Hello friends, how are you all? Welcome to my channel, The Life Science Educator. Today we are going to learn about an interesting topic. So, do you know how do flowering plants reproduce? Yes, so today we are going to learn about sexual reproduction in flowering plants. So first let us know about the reproductive parts of a flower. The stamen and pistil are the reproductive parts of the flower. Stamen is the male reproductive part. It produces pollen grains in the anther, which contains the male germ cells or male gametes. Pistil is the female reproductive part. It produces ovules in the ovary, which contains the female gamete. Here you can see the male and female reproductive parts of a flower. So now let us discuss about the pollination process. So the process of transferring pollen grains from the male part of one flower to the female part of another flower is called as pollination. So if the pollen grains are transferred from the anther to the stigma of the same flower, it is called as self-pollination, and if it is transferred from the anther of one flower to the stigma of another flower, it is called as cross-pollination. And this pollination process takes place by different methods. That is, the pollination process takes place by insects, by wind, and also by water, etc. So here you can see the different kinds of pollination. So after pollination process, fertilization occurs. So what is meant by fertilization? After the pollen grain is transferred to the stigma, it produces a pollen tube which passes through the style and enters the ovary and ovule. In the ovule, the male gamete fuses with the female gamete to form a zygote. This process is called as fertilization. So here you can see the fertilization process. And this fertilization process is essential for maintaining the diversity of plant species, the functioning of ecosystems, and food production. So after fertilization process, the zygote divides several times and forms the embryo, which then develops into seed. So after fertilization, the ovary develops into fruit and the ovule develops into seed. So I hope you have understood about the fertilization and sexual reproduction in flowering plants. If you have any doubts regarding structure of a flower and pollination, please refer to my YouTube shorts. There I have explained it clearly. So in the next video, we are going to learn about reproduction in human beings, male reproductive system, female reproductive system. So until then, stay tuned and keep learning. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.